Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, where we break down the latest ASX announcements from public companies that are doing interesting things. Today's Bulls and Bears report is brought to you by BlackEarth Minerals, ASX code BEM. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now on 6PR by the Managing Director of BlackEarth Minerals, Tom Revy. Hi, Tom.
G'day, Matt. How are you?
Good. BlackEarth Minerals is currently knee-deep in a bankable feasibility study on its Revy graphite deposit in Madagascar. The company's share price doubled recently on the back of an agreement signed with US-based graphite processor BEM.AX that will see BlackEarth also move into downstream graphite products. With companies like EcoGrath rocketing from 3 cents to $1 in the last year on that company's plans for graphite downstream processing, there's plenty of interest in the sector right now. Firstly, Tom, who are BEM.AX and what do they do?
Well, BEM.AX is basically a US-based company and they're leading the development in EV-related graphite products. Internationally, they're recognised for their graphite purification processes, and those are used to develop specialised graphite products, especially for the global expanding EV market.
I see your agreement with BEM.AX will initially see you supply graphite from your Revy project to them. How much of that anticipated annual supply out of Revy do you see BEM.AX sucking up?
Yeah, good question. In terms of our current thinking, we're looking to develop the project, as we've said previously, to produce 30,000 tonne per annum. Out of that, the BEM.AX plant will have a requirement of about 25,000 tonne of high-grade product needed to go through their plant, which they're currently building in Arizona. More importantly, the announcement we made recently with Lux Carbon, a German company, will look to fill the void of that 25,000 tonne per annum whilst we fast-track our Revy project in Madagascar. And then that agreement also allows us to take the product out of the BEM.AX joint venture and sell it into the European market.
I note that the second part of your agreement with BEM.AX contemplates a joint venture that will see both of you build a downstream processing plant in partnership. Where's that plant proposed to be built and what are the uses for the product that it will churn out?
Well, the location is yet to be finalised, but we're looking right now at either Australia or Madagascar, where our primary asset is. In terms of the products coming out, the products will be looking at a variety of graphite products, but the main one of interest will be a purified graphite product suitable for the anode battery market.
In my day, graphite was always either used for lead pencils or brake pads, and it looks like the market has pretty much moved beyond that with electric vehicles taking the headlines these days. Tom Revy from BlackEarth Minerals, thanks very much for joining me on 6PR today. And remember, Bulls and Bears is only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney. Thanks for listening to Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and click the Public Companies tab.